What is formative assessment? We have all been to university or we are at university. We should all have a really basic understanding of formative assessment. Whether or not you've been able to actually get into the classroom and really look at the ins and outs of formative assessment based on your particular time within your career is a completely different question here. But what is formative assessment? So let's go back and have a look at what is formative assessment so that we all have an understanding of what this is before we dive in. All right, so formative assessment here. Formative assessment is the ongoing process of gathering evidence about student learning during a lesson or unit. And I can tell you, we are already doing that each and every day. Every time that we have a class, every time that we're with a student, we are gathering evidence. It might just be anecdotal, it might be something a bit more physical, all right, but we are always gathering evidence, information to monitor and assess our students' learning during a lesson or unit. Formative assessment helps teachers identify students' understanding, adjust teaching strategies, and provide timely feedback to improve student learning outcomes. Now, we know that obviously being able to provide our students with timely feedback is so important, but also sometimes being able to adjust our lessons and cater for, particular understandings can be quite challenging if you've got a large class of 30 students because you'll have 30 diverse students. However, if we're using a variety of formative assessment tools, we can gather really useful and purposeful information that we can then use to help improve learning outcomes for our students. So, unlike summative assessment, formative assessment is used during learning, not at the end. So, when we are assessing our students, we are gathering that information and we are consistently looking at what they can do, things that they might need to work on more, areas that we might need to revise. We are consistently doing that as educators as part of our formative assessment practices. We don't just do this at the very end of our unit, all right? We are continuously checking our students' understanding so that we are able to help them improve and become absolute masters at whatever you are teaching them and whatever you are looking at. So, formative assessment is a really, really important part of our role as an educator.